Celestial greetings and happy Sirius gateway closing. Also happy 7/7 portal. Ooh. Where is my spiritual crew? Where are we in the Sirius gateway, and what do we do? What have we been doing? So welcome in. Come on in. For those who don't know about the Sirius gateway, let me let you know. Ooh, feel the breeze. Come on in, breeze. Come on in with me. The Sirius gateway, for those who don't know, is when our sun is in alignment with the Sirius star or the Sirius sun, however you choose to look at it, from the 3rd through the 7th, with its peak at the 5th. Yeah, so now you know why we don't need to be distracted on the 4th, right? The day before, big distraction. So you just all drained and exhausted and not ready for the 5th, when we are at our peak alignment on our Sirius gateway assignment, right? We are in the light code activation. You see, I'm always in the codes of light. Right here, beam me up, Scotty. Here go my light codes. So that is with the Sirius gateway, and it has always been this way. We just have not been in alignment with that particular cosmic assignment. And we are in the cosmos, so it's not something that's outside of us, right? The 7/7 portal, for those who don't know by now, portals are what I call energetic hotspots. You may hear people say the 11/11 portal, or the more famous 8/8 Lion's Gate, which is really the halls of Amenti. For those who are comedically inclined, you know what I'm talking about. All of these numbers, and you're going to see with the download that I'm going to share with you now, all of these numbers, 7/7 portals, right, are just places and points in divine numerology, that where divine numerology helps us find particular energetic hotspots and bridges. These hotspots are bridge opportunities for those who are ascending in their timelines to find these energetic hotspots, however that shows up for you, right? It doesn't look one way. It's not cookie cutter for everybody. It's just how you align yourself. And as I always say, it's always about the pre-portaling work that you do before the portal that goes with the theme of that portal that can help assist you. In this case, the theme of this portal as a 7/7 is a manifestation. So it's a double manifestation, or return to completion, which is a manifestation. All right, so how you go through it is going to show you, what is being manifested, what has been manifested. It's not like, ooh, manifestation, I'm getting my gifts. It's not all that. For some, it may be a mirror, a reflective review as what you have been pulling yourself through or putting yourself through. It's for you to witness the manifestation that is in and of you, because ye are God's. Ashe. So with that said, let me go right into this download, because settle in, get your drink, I got my little water, because this is gonna be a little extended version, not too long, but I know for some. All right, so let me go right in with the Sirius gateway. As the Sirius gateway closes on the 7/7 portal today, it is to recognize or recognize that the 7/7 portal through divine numerology symbolizes and highlights on the 3D calendar and acts as a bridge on the 5D timekeeping, which is what they would call a calendar, but we don't. It acts as a bridge on the 5D timekeeping as a reminder that this day, as a manifestation portal, is truly the Sirius gateway closing. So that's what we're bridging here. We're going from, especially those who are in the true timeline reality, we're going from just seeing this as a 7/7 portal, which is how the 3D calendar picks it up, how people in real-time reality may pick it up, how people who may still be in the group of midwayers may pick it up. True time reality and true ones are awakening. This is a part of the 5D building. We're no longer doing things the way we used to. Building is in knowing the truth. And the truth is, the 7/7 portal is really the Sirius gateway closing. What has been manifested in this gateway, right? And before I go any further, let me remind us, because I know not everybody got, the attention span to make it all the way through. So if you even made it here, I'm reminding you all that we're going to do a live this evening at 7 o'clock, and we'll do a meditation. The meditation will be at 7/7. So I'm going to start live, and at 7/7, at the stroke of 7/7, we're going to go into our meditation. We're going to do a group meditation. It's going to be more like a transmission type meditation to translate these codes, to even help transmit the light code integration that has been happening already for you, just to help a little bit more with that integration through the light code transmission, however it may come, right? I don't have it planned. It's just whatever comes as spirit, as we open the pathways in that moment, and we're in that collective synergy, in that divine synergy. So you're welcome to come. Put it on your notification so that you don't remember. Remind yourself, however you got to do it. Hit that notification bell, and so that you remember to look out for the 7/7 alignment. All right. So with that said, furthermore, so this is knowing that the 7/7 is the Sirius gateway. It is activating what we have manifested in this gateway starseed alignment with the Sirius sun and star. For those in true alignment with the energetic assignment of the stars, they are called into this 5-day gateway from 7/3 to 7/7, with the peak alignment being in the middle on the 5th. So all that's saying is some of you have already been called into this. Even if you didn't know what it was, ask yourself, what were you doing between the 3rd and the 7th? Did your diet change? Did your behavior change? Did you just suddenly feel like, I'm not doing this, or going here, there, or anywhere, right? Did your body get upset on its own, right? You may have experienced some type of shutdown where you could not go anywhere, and that could have been your body naturally calling itself into alignment with your divine assignment, already calling itself into your consciousness alignment, to bring it into consciousness, because your body somehow is aware that the consciousness knows something, but maybe was still going to move forward in the body, and the body said no. We're choosing to go in alignment with the consciousness. All right, so it all depends on the relationship you have in your mind-body complex. This particular gateway is a nuance to the collective that have chosen, since the energetic seal of Third Eye Atlas, to behold the true time reality of 5D that has expanded their consciousness into the shift that transcends and infuses them deeper into true timelines of the 5th dimension. All that's saying is that particularly this gateway is like something new and true. It's a nuance to the collective, and to that particular collective that have chosen, made a choice, some way, some fashion, ever since the energetic seal. So think back to when we had that energetic seal with Third Eye Atlas in March, during I believe it was around the new moon in Pisces, and that particular week there was an energetic seal where Third Eye Atlas was passing Jupiter and leaving. So that was a seal. So they've chosen since then to behold the true time reality, meaning time as it truly exists. You were able to behold. An example of that is that some of you were able to recognize that the true timekeeping, the true month, begins on the spring equinox, begins with the month of Asar, or Aries, with Aries, for those who know it as Aries. Many of you were able to witness that, and if you were, you already have called yourself in the 9-month gestation, which is taking place for this nuance, for those who are in this nuance in this particular timeline at this particular time. Remember, this is after the Saturn-Neptune conjunction at 0 degrees of Aries. So this is a whole different cycle and season in life in this particular point of 5D. So for those who are beholding this true time reality of 5D, right? And it has really expanded your consciousness into the shift, and that these are the ones who have transcended and infused themselves deeper into the true timeline, because it's levels in each timeline, right? So that's to kind of explain that. Furthermore, these 144 ascendants are the true ones who have become keepers of time, that have returned to completion, the 7, to the true origins of time, guided by the stars of the celestial space, to adhere to true time reality that rests beyond real time reality that most misguidedly are tethered to, right? So all that's saying there is that those 144 ascendants, the true ones, they've become the keepers of time. Remember, we are vessels of time, in time, keeping time, and we're now returning to these origins. And that return to completion is really what manifestation represents. Another meaning for 7 is return to completion, which is the manifestation. So these are the ones who are seeing the manifestation of this, that are returning to that true manifestation by true origins of time. What are the true origins of time? The months being the months, the seasons guiding us through the true months, right? Are we recognizing that these cardinal signs are not just cardinal because astrology says so, but do you recognize that the cardinal signs are the beginning? They lead the next quadrant in the month, in the cycle, in the cycle of the entire year. They lead the next quadrants of months, right? So are you recognizing that these are the things that are returning us to the order of time, and also allowing the stars of the celestial space? We're seeing what they call the heavens is the celestials, and we're connecting back to that time and space that is guiding us, right? In order to even adhere to true timeline reality, there's a thing that's, it's not just being there. Do you adhere to the principles of true time reality that rest beyond real time, right? And real time is where most are guided. They're tethered to, but misguidedly so, if that makes sense. So the more 144, the truth onto that is to say that the more that the 144 ascendants reclaim the true essence of time by adhering to the alignments, the more it activates visibility on the light grid, which penetrates and permeates the time-space reality in real time, in their 3D real time. Real-time reality of 3D will eventually expand its consciousness to the space that infuses true time star codes through 5D transmissions in time. What does that say? Most of us know, but all it's saying, for those who don't, is that the more of the 144 ascendants that reclaim their essence, that walk in this light, that walk in the transcendence, everything that I've been explaining, the more we do that, it's adhering to the alignments when we do that. The more we do that, the more it's going to activate visibility on the light grid, the more flickers of light, the more the lighthouses are going to come online on the light grid, right? Which is going to penetrate and permeate the time-space reality in real time, which is where most of the 3D world is, right? In real time. Even the midwayers, those who are in those groups, are mostly in real time reality. So the more that we do this, the more we do our individual work. This is why it's not about waking everybody up and making everybody get on board. The more we do it is the more we infuse and the more we activate the light grid, and then they will see the light. They will walk towards the light in due time, right? And then at some point in time, real-time reality eventually will expand its consciousness, and it will be into that space that infuses the star codes through our transmissions, through the 5D transmissions in times. The more that we transcend and ascend, we transmit codes all the time. We're all conduits of the light. Light codes are always coming through. Yes, there are specific times in the cosmos, like now in the gateway, where there's more light code integration that is taking place. There are particular things that are happening cosmically in the skies that help position us where we are in a better position to receive more light codes, and depending on where we are in the dimensions of our mind, where we are better receptors of these light codes. And so as conduits of light, who are also transmitters of the light, the more that we're able to have these transmissions in time, is the more we're dropping these transits, these transmissions in the time-space reality, which is going to eventually spread and expand through the consciousness in time. So that's all that's saying right there. The more we do it, 144, you know how they like to say, won't he do it? Won't we do it? We're not dependent on an outside source, and we're not looking for others to get it together, although it would be nice if they do. Right now, the true ones are recognizing it is what we do. It is how we stand firm on the light grid. We hold the stronger currents and currency on the light grid. So the more we do that, as we're now focusing on building the light colonies, the stronger the transmissions are going from lighthouses to light colonies. And remember, the light colonies is like a village of lighthouses, right? So the stronger it's going to be on the light grid activation. So, right, and let it fly over. Let the distractions fly on over. That's how we're going to be. It's like water off a duck's back. Just let it fly over. Do you get that? Did you get that? In your 7-7 portal, did you see that what they manifest is for them, but it's not for me? So we gonna keep doing what's best for we. Ooh la wee wee. So lastly, this 7-7 portal has the true Sirius gateway, or as the true Sirius gateway closing brings a manifestation. So that's what it's doing through the Sirius gateway. This particular portal that is actually the Sirius gateway closing, it brings a manifestation through the return of completion as the 7 code to the understanding of what we are manifesting with total connectivity of our 7th crown chakra, which is the cosmic body, the crown, right? So what we have manifested through this, through the total connectivity of this, right? Through and into the cosmos in time. Through and into the cosmos in time. So it's bringing the manifestation right on through our crown. Open it up, let it in, and it's bringing it right through the cosmos of time, allowing us to understand more and be connected. Total connectivity is what the crown is about, and we're sensing more of that now. So bringing it through the cosmos in time, right? Our celestial map within guides us through the cosmic dimensions in our minds. All parts of the intrinsic design. Not all ports, because I was going to say ports because we're in the portal. Right? So it's recognizing that we're coming in through the cosmic times. We're coming in through that, and it's going through the dimensions of our minds by us doing our work. We move every time we shift a timeline, we're moving through the dimensions in our mind, and it's all part of the intrinsic design. It's nothing separate outside of us. So this 7-7 portal, let it bring you through, let it portal you through into this alignment. Most importantly, to my true ones, let it be a reminder to you that this is not just a 7-7 portal, but the amplification of it, because the collective consciousness is more aware of this day as a 7-7 portal. The amplification of that harnesses more potency for what we truly know it as, the Sirius gateway closing. What's so important about this is that it's the Sirius gateway closing. Did you get your manifestation of light code integration? Right? And that is through all our sensations of information. So faithfully, you were tuned in to be tuned up. What did you get out of it from the 3rd until now? What came in through your meditations? Faithfully, you were able to detox things you could have been doing as we are closing out now. And I've mentioned it before, detoxing, like how we prepared and fortified our body for the summer solstice. It's the same thing here. Remember, we did a 5-day detox before. That was to prepare us to get into this 5-day gateway. And the divine, divine energy, it does check us like that. No one's giving us when it's the test, but you don't know when that hour comes. So the question I'd like to ask some of you is, did you go into a detox, whether with foods, whether with behaviors, changes around you? Did you somehow in some way align with this gateway in a 5-day detox to help fortify your body, stabilize your emotions, identify your divine will, identify your personal will to be in alignment with your divine will, right? And of course, infusing through the heart's expansion. Were you able to do that in this particular mansion, in this Sirius gateway? So my star seeds, I salute you all. Those of you who know your Sirius star seeds, you know, welcome home. This was our welcome home. Tune them in and tune up. So faithfully, you were able to get on up now. So with that said, again, I welcome you all to our live that we'll be doing tonight at 7 o'clock, meditating at 7/7 for the 7/7 portal, also and most importantly known as the Sirius Gateway closing. Peace, love, and light.